round, and you know, I felt it, and I knew something was wrong, but hell, I kept swinging with it.
Yeah, you certainly did, and you kept shooting for those takedowns, which you were getting, I believe, unofficially, when the stats were on the board, it was 7 takedowns and about 10.5 minutes of control in that fight. In terms of the grappling, Bryce, how did you feel with Andre in there?
I made a couple mistakes in the grappling. They're all fixable. You know, he's got a good bridge and roll. I mean, he's got a long, strong frame, and I just told myself he ain't gonna bridge and roll. He bridge and roll. You know, so I prepared for that. But when you get in there with somebody and then you finally feel them, it's a totally different thing. So, like I said, I broke my hand. Couldn't use it like I wanted to, but you know, just had to dig deep in those last couple rounds. And if I could do one thing differently, I probably would have found my jab a little bit more. I was having a lot of success with that jab when I finally started throwing it. He was missing a lot. And for somebody that was supposed to not be able to strike with him, I was landing pretty good. And he got me good with the flying knee. I'm glad I got my boy TJ Brown in my corner, because Philly hit me with the flying knee, and then he kind of flurried me. And I heard TJ, he's a veteran, he said, hey man, move your feet. And that's all I needed to hear, because I kind of was staying still for a second. You know, I got flying knee and body shot and backed me up against the cage, and then TJ said, move your feet, and it's like, boom, the light bulb went off, and I just circled on out. And then, you know, he didn't hit me again after that.
Yeah, persevered through that trouble. I know, Bryce, when we spoke earlier this week, you talked a lot about the changes you had made in camp, dietary and strength and conditioning. But in terms of how you felt strength-wise, did you feel a noticeable difference in yourself?
I think my strength did feel fine. You know, I think that he was a lot bigger and stronger than me, but my endurance and my strength was fine, and I could probably put on a couple more pounds. But also, I think I'm just not I'm kind of like Frankie Edgar. You know, I'm just not a big dude for my weight class. You know, and there's nothing that I don't think I'm going to be able to change that. I'm just going to fight how I am, and, you know, play the cards that I'm built.
Well, it's certainly not a bad guy to be like. You got the camo shorts and a victory in them for your first ever outing with these new custom Reebok gear. Bryce, congratulations. We look forward to seeing what the UFC has for you next.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Always. Karen, back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Megan. If I'm not